Son of a bitch! I just got interrupted because I got a fucking phone call. Oh my god, should I do this over again? Or should I just make part 1 and 2? I already did the first part, so I'm just making part 1 and 2. Fuck. Okay, so to recap, you ordered your double cheeseburger, whatever the fuck you ordered. You gave her your $2. She gave you your change. Here's your change. Okay, boom, you get that back. Then you say, okay, you take this $9 here. Okay, you see, I got a 5 here. I got a 5. Bang, I got a 5, and I got 4 1s. And you say, I would like to have some change. I want to get rid of some of these 1s, ma'am. Please, I have a 5 and 5 1s. Can you give me a 10 for a 5 and 5 1s? Okay. Let me make sure I have a 10 in here, so this will work. Okay. Well, I don't have a 10, so this is getting more screwed up. Okay, so you got to pay attention. You got to imagine she has a 10. So you say, can I have a 10? So you give her these 9 1s. Okay, it got to be 9. It got to be 9. This might get a little bit confusing, but once you do it a couple of times, it's very simple and you'll get it down pat. So I say, okay, here's your $9, ma'am. I hand her the fucking $9 out the window, but you got to make sure she gives you the 10. You got to make sure she gives you the $10. So I hold out the 9 and I say, I need a 10 for a 5 and 5 1s. Even though you only have a 5 and 4 1s, you say I need a 5 and I have a 5 and 5 1s and I need a 10. So you hold the money out and she'll have the 10 in her other hand because they have to take it out of the register. They can't close the register or they can't get back in it. That's the beauty of the drive-thru. That's why you got to do it at a drive-thru. It works inside. I've done it inside before, but mainly it works the best in the drive-thru because once they close, they have it set up so the drive-thru people can't rob them. And this works at Wendy's, Taco Bell, Burger King. It works at KFC. It works everywhere. So anyway, boom. I need a 10 for 5 and 5 1s. You hand it to her. Then she'll say, and then you actually say, count it and make sure it's right because you want to seem fair. You say, count that and make sure it's right. So then she goes, okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh shit, sorry, you're $1 short. Say, oh, my fault, my blow. You say, here's your other $1. So you pick up the other $1 that you had sitting on your leg. You say, here's your other $1. And then so she gives you the 10, and then you give her the other 1, and she gives you the 10, and then you say, you know what, ma'am? I'm sorry. Here. You got a 5 and 5 1s there, right? Here, you know what? Just take this 10 back and just give me a 20, okay? Now, that might seem crazy to you because you know what's going on, but she don't. And 90% of them are going to get confused from the math, especially if it's like a younger girl, 17, 18, 19, a younger girl or a younger dude, or a real old person. You just want to stay away from like a managerial type, like a guy that's in his 40s or 50s, or a woman that that obviously eats there, that weighs like 600 pounds, that you could tell she got her little manager tag and shit. She's probably seen it all, done it all. She's seen this before, or she's paying attention to the money because she knows it's going to get taken out of her check if the fucking money's short. But the other ones, they don't care. They're making their $6 an hour. They could give a fuck less. They just want to get to the next person. So to recap, you give them the goddamn 9. You say, count it and make sure it's right. They count it. It's not right. You say, oh, I'm sorry. Here's the other $1. You know what? Here, take this 10 back too and just give me a 20. So then they